Where do the LA Chargers go from here after an embarrassing loss to the Indianapolis Colts this past weekend? Bolt up, Bolt fam. How are we feeling today? It is I, Jake Silva, here on Chargers Syndicate, giving you everything LA Chargers news and so much more. If it is your first time ever here on the channel, I encourage you guys to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, keep you up to date on future and past videos of LA Chargers Syndicate, everything closest to your Los Angeles Chargers. And of course, check out greengridiron.com, our partners that give you great gifts of miniature and life size customizable helmets of your team, your style, your way at greengridiron.com just by using the promo code LACSYN, that is LACSYN, at checkout for your exclusive discount at greengridiron.com. All right, Charger fans, we got to be honest. I mean, this ultimately has not been the best feeling in the last couple of days after just watching atrocious play by the Los Angeles Chargers against the Indianapolis Colts the past Sunday, losing 38-24. Even though that Justin Herbert was close to throwing for over 500 passing yards, it does not translate to the fact that the team defensively got absolutely shredded and cooked. The offensive line continues to have problems and woes. And then at the same time, I'm not really truthfully seeing a whole ton of efforts when it comes to wanting to win a football game. Maybe that's just the old school football in me that is all about grinding out every single down, every snap, every possession to go and win a game. And unfortunately, the Los Angeles Chargers, they ended up folding against one of the best teams in the AFC in the Indianapolis Colts, where Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor both looked absolutely tremendous. And so this is where the Chargers really have to change and adjust some of their play style. So the Los Angeles Chargers know there's a lot of pressure and heat on their backs. And this is the thing that Charger fans, they're sick of. They're sick of, number one, having to address problems that have not fully been addressed. It's mostly been band-aids more than anything else. And number two is that even in tight situations like this, you play to win these games, as Herm Edwards would always say. But that's where the Chargers really have to change it. Either this is a completely changed culture, or it's just charging in a different translation out of a Babel app. So that's where the Los Angeles Chargers really need to fire it up, and they need to feel the heat come Thursday night against the Minnesota Vikings. Now, unfortunately for the Los Angeles Chargers, when it comes to trade targets, the one plan of potentially calling up the New Orleans Saints about Eric McCoy has now thrown itself out the window, as Eric McCoy is now out for the entirety of the season with an injury. So something has to change because Charger fans are excruciated by this. They are absolutely aggravated, as of myself, to seeing what the Chargers really do. And just as of recently, in recent news, the Los Angeles Chargers ended up signing running back Travion Williams to the practice squad, which who in the hell is Travion Williams? That's the other problem that seems to be happening right now for the Los Angeles Chargers, is that all throughout the offseason, if you look at an entire list, there was a post that I saw up on Twitter that apparently when it came to Joe Ortiz, a lot of signings that have been made have been at least between 1 to 3 year contract deals. And a lot of these 1 year deals were guys that are just nothing but band-aids. And unfortunately, that's not going to cut it for what the Los Angeles Chargers are trying to do. So that's where Joe Ortiz really has to be the chef and start changing up the seasonings as he's trying to cook. So I'm not sure where to really go on from this for you guys. Like I am just about in the same mood and same mode as you guys are, because I want to see best for this Chargers team. This team's already 4-3. We're on a winning record. However, it's not feeling so good when you have a Denver Broncos team that's first in the AFC West right now, while Bo Nix is 0-3 against the Chargers since he started at quarterback in Denver. And then you have the Chiefs that are possibly cooking right now to get their offense back up and in shape. And the defense is starting to play a lot differently than when it started up and into the season. And let's be truthfully honest about the Raiders. Do I need to say more? This is where the Los Angeles Chargers really have to do something to make something work, make something of nothing. And unfortunately, we're not seeing the results right now. I know we're trying so hard to be patient. I know that we're trying not to be ungrateful for the coaching staff that we have, but something has to give. So hopefully before November 4th, the LA Chargers can tap into the trade market and see exactly who they can possibly get. We know that running back's been a question mark with Breece Hall, Tyler Algier, also even with Alvin Kamara, but there are plenty of other options. But to me, my biggest primal focus is fixing up the interior O-line. That still has continuously become a Band-Aid until it's ripped off, Band-Aid until it's ripped off, Band-Aid until it's ripped off, and the actual surgery has not been made yet. So when is enough going to be enough? The last thing all of us Charger fans want to feel is just how Drew Brees felt, just as Dan Fouts felt, just as Phillip Rivers felt, and even with Stem Humphries. When are we going to get this right? I'm trying hard not to be ungrateful for being 4-3, but honestly, a 3-0 start in September, and then all of a sudden you're 1-3 in October. This is unacceptable to me. So that is something that the Chargers really have to get under control. Hopefully they can tap into this trade deadline. I'm feeling just as aggravated as you guys are, Bolt fam, but hopefully something can get right for this LA Chargers team. I will have more on Chargers Syndicate. Thank you guys for being patient up with me. It's been crazy. Been dealing with a lot of life stuff, but I promise you guys, I will definitely be there for every single video that we drop up from here and be a lot more proactive up from here. But I appreciate all of your guys' patience here. Appreciate you guys for checking out this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Check it out on Chargers Syndicate as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. We're at 759 right now. Let's hit up our goals, guys. Let's make the team work, dream work. Let's go, guys. Take care of yourselves, and always remember to bolt up. We'll see you guys Thursday.